doing?
Jalen, how do you feel physically? I know you went in the medical tent, but how'd you come out of the game?
It's a tough game, a challenging game. I was able to finish the game and see how the week goes.
Were there separate injuries? Like at the end of the half, it looked like you were slow to get up. You were late coming out of the tunnel, and then of course you had the one that sent you to the tent in the second half.
No.
Jalen, what's it mean to be at this point in the season and playing for the right to go to the Super Bowl?
It means everything. This is what you work for. This is what all of our energy, all of my energy has been geared towards.
What was it like playing in the snow today?
It was a new experience. It was a new experience. Definitely, next time that happens, I'll be able to look back and pull from this game and be better from it.
What kind of things would you pull from the game in these conditions?
Well, the communication is important. The fundamentals are important, and just being in attack mode. But I think those are all things that generally you should be focused on, anyways, regardless of the conditions. And so, I want to give a ton of credit to the team we just played. You know, they've evolved as the years gone on, and offensively, defensively, been very, very efficient in what they do. We talked about their front seven all week and how they're able to affect the passer, and they did that tonight. And on the other side of the ball, they were able to move the ball at certain points, but our defense nutted up and played a hell of a game, got some crucial turnovers in those moments, and it's, I just attest that to the work that everyone has put in and be able to come out here and play in a snow game.
I just want to clarify, Jalen, you said I'm sorry, for this week, you said you'll see how the week goes. Is your status uncertain for next week?
Great question. No, I was just seeing how the week will go, seeing how things progress.
So you think you feel confident you'll play next week, I guess?
Yeah.
Jalen, what's it like watching from the side?
pressure that you faced today and the sacks and the decisions behind those, specifically towards the end of the first half and the second? What do you take from those after?
Say that again?
What do you take from the pressure you faced today and the sacks, specifically at the end of the first half and the safety? What do you pull from those?
I have to watch the film to be able to assess it better, but rhythm is everything. Rhythm is everything, and we just got to be able to find our rhythm on what we do. And rhythm doesn't mean quick passes, long passes, or whatever. It's just finding our niche in what we do. And I think what we've been able to do this year in terms of what our rhythm is, it's, we love to start out fast, some type of way, get some explosives and pop some in the second half, pop some big-time explosive plays in the second half. I think Saquon has been tremendous at that. Rain, sleet, or snow, he's been able to pound, and then take it off, and I think that was fun. That was cute. I say just being able to pop it off first for once.
Yeah, you popped off one in the first.
Yeah.
Well, what made that counterplay work there?
Saquon needed a break, so I told him I'd do it first.
What was your view of
Give me a piece.
what was your view of the play Jalen Carter makes when the Rams have the ball and they're marching to potentially win the game? Had the sack on 3rd and 2, 13-yard sack, put him in 4th and 15, I think it was.
This is a great defensive play. You're sitting there, watching from the sideline, and my mindset is preparing for 2 minutes, just getting ready for the game and what's going to be demanded of the offense and myself to go out there and win it. But our defense went out there and ended it on their terms, and couldn't be more proud of them for that.
Jalen, is a game like that more mentally challenging than 40 degrees and sunny?
I think if you have the right mental approach, they're all the same. It all bounces back on your preparation, how you prepared. Certain conditions, the conditions are different in each game, but being able to say I prepared for whatever is going to come. So it was a different game, but we were able to weather the storm, and that took complementary football. That took big-time plays on offense in the right moments. That took big-time plays on defense in the right moments, and special teams being able to play the way they did. And I'd love to capitalize on those turnovers when we had those opportunities, and we will the next time around. But, just happy we were able to pull this one out and get a win as a team.
Jalen, are you happy that you're going to get another shot at the Commanders after the way the last game turned out?
Just excited for the next opportunity.
Does it matter to the Commanders?
It wouldn't have mattered.
As a quarterback, you're obviously at the mercy of the defense to get you back on the field. What does it do for you, kind of having a defense where you're probably going to get right back out there? Just stop after stop from these guys. What does it do for you psychologically on the sidelines?
I don't know that we even processing it that way, or we're taught to process it that way. We're just focused on going out there and trying to put our best foot forward. But it was a game where there was some blows thrown on each side, and our defense showed up, and they were able to turn the ball over in crucial moments. And I think that's always a hidden secret in everything. A hidden gem is winning a turnover battle, and we were able to do that. We've been able to do that, and that's been a big reason why we've been winning a lot of games.
It looked like Saquon said something to you before that 78-yard touchdown. Did you recall what he said?
No.
You guys started deep in your own territory several times, twice within your 10. How did that change how, or at least influence how you were approaching those drives?
I mean, it's, again, for me, just going out there and trying to execute what's called and get first downs. I think that might be a Kellen or Nick question.
You guys haven't, leading into this game, there haven't been many shots down the field, but you took some this game in the first half. What did you like about those opportunities, and what kept you guys from making them happen?
Just didn't connect this time around. It's been a minute in general since we've done that as a whole, and so I think holistically as an offense, we just want to go out there and take advantage of all the opportunities we have at hand and continue to learn from them.
You mentioned your long run early on and everything, but what's it like seeing Saquon, do what he does? I mean, that 78-yard TD run. I mean, that's got to be demoralizing.
Well, I knew exactly what was about to happen. But just the run we had on, how they had been playing the run, and then the man you're handing the ball off to, you know that there's an opportunity to go out there and take advantage of it, and he took advantage of it. And it's a big-time play we needed. Big-time play we needed.
You guys managed to get through your first two playoff games in terms of the offense, but, do you guys feel like you're due to play, to play even better when, in this next game coming up in the NFC Championship game? You feel like this offense can be a lot better?
Well, I think enough is never enough. Our performance today was enough to win, but enough is never enough in terms of, the standards we have for ourselves and what we want to do. And so there's always a hunger. There's always a drive for more and this urge to continue to improve. And that's how it'll continue to be. I think in this point in the season, the number one thing is about improving. When you play the game, it's about improving. But the number one thing in playoff ball is winning and finding ways to win the game. And so, we want to play complementary football, be able to find ways to win, and go out there and find ways to win.
Thanks, Joe.